Hello and welcome. It is game day 13 in the Basketball Champions League. It is the penultimate week of action. We are coming to you from Turkey as we have Group D encounter for you tonight. Besiktas facing off against Telekom Bonn in a game that still has implications into the playoff stages. With just 2 weeks remaining, it is still all to play for here, especially for a Telekom Bonn team that, even though they're in 7th place in the 8-team pool, they still have the opportunity to qualify into the playoff stages. They know they must win out in their last 2 remaining games, and a victory here against Besiktas is anything but easy. Besiktas, one of the most impressive teams in the Group D so far. They've only lost 2 of their 14 games here at home in the BCL, winning their last 5. And we see the fixtures for Group D. The ones to keep an eye out for Telekom Bonn is that Salona Gora versus Nanterre lineup matchup, and then tomorrow night Ostend versus Chess Nymburk. Those 2 games vital for Bonn, because despite them needing the win here tonight and to win their remaining game as well next week, they also need Ostend and Stelma Salona Gora to lose at least one of their 2 remaining games. So look at the lineups. We see Telekom Bonn in 7th place, 4 wins and 8 losses. So they are 1 game behind 3 teams, but they could still set up a 4-way tie for that 4th position. For Besiktas, it has been hardly easy going for them, but they sit comfortably at the top of Group D. They've been impressive performers, we said. They have this fantastic record here at home, and as part of that 9-3 standing they have put in Group D, they have won their last 5 games in the Basketball Champions League here at home. So for Telekom Bonn, they have lost their last 3 away games in the BCL, but they have been high scorers, at least 84 points in each of those. And look out for players like Tomislav Zubic, who really exploded on the weekend, came to life, and then Julian Gamble on the inside. Those 2 will be the anchors of the front court, alongside captain Josh Mayo, the point guard. Will be handling the ball and have to go against this high-powered Besiktas guard lineup. And we see players getting ready to come out here, and we will see their roster for the game. Players throughout. Josh Adams and Kines Sapahi will anchor down that point guard position. Then they have Earl Clark and Juan Palacios on the inside as well. Not forgetting sharp shooting John Diebler, and then the do-it-all forward DJ Strawberry as well. Telekom Bonn come out onto the floor. A few boos from the crowd that is still filling up here. And they know what an important game this is. They must win in order to keep their contentions of getting into the playoffs alive. Still a tall ask for them, but very much possible. So there we see a lineup out onto the floor, and now Besiktas will join them here in the Fortress. Besiktas really rolling in the Basketball Champions League now. They average 79 points per game, but they have attempted fewer 2-point shots at home than any other team this year. You can see that they do like to go from beyond the 3-point line. A number of high-powered offensive threats, none more so than the man at the back of the picture there, number 34, John Diebler. And he is a man that has made 34 threes on the season, more than any other forward. Here he comes running out of the picture there. A sharpshooter who is now in his 6th season here in Turkey, and for 3 different clubs. The first season for him with Besiktas. Shake hands of our 2 coaches tonight then. Wishing each other luck. A game which has more implications for Bonn than for Besiktas, but you know they'll want to carry on this winning record here at home. They'll want to continue with this momentum going into the playoffs. They have safely qualified out of Group D already, so they will be eager to just continue with this record going forward. There is Juan Palacios, big man on the inside, and he will have a good matchup against the inside force of Julian Gamble. So a number of key individual matchups will be good to watch. Having a quick look at the point guards, that is Konstantin Klein, the backup point guard from Bonn, and there is Tomislav Zubic. Now Zubic is a man coming into this one on form. A huge win for Telekom Baskets Bonn on the weekend as they defeated Borussia Baskets Bamberg 106-69. An incredible victory in the German Bundesliga, and it was Tomislav Zubic that led the way. 33 points for him, 7 of 8 from three-point range. He added in 6 rebounds, 3 assists as well. But it wasn't just a one-man show. Josh Mayo, 18 points. Julian Gamble, I've already mentioned, had 17. Malcolm Hill with 13 as well. So really is a performance that's going to give some momentum for Telekom Baskets Bonn coming into today, as we see our 3 officials. And that is Julian Gamble, the man who said had 17 points on the weekend. He was in fine form last week as well, 21-6 in the loss against Nanterre. A close game, went down to the final stages. It wasn't until the last couple of minutes the game was decided, as we see Bonn starting 5, Zubic, Gamble, DeLeo, Yorman, Bartolo, all out there. For coach Predrag Krunic. There he is, the man on the side. And now we'll switch our attentions to Besiktas. They come into this one after a hard-fought victory last week in the Basketball Champions League. They defeated Aris 72-65, but needed overtime to do it. And they will go with Clark, Adams, Shanley, Strawberry, and Diebler. No major surprises there. Shertek Shanley in the starting 5 in place of Juan Palacios. Those two very much interchangeable though. And coach Ufak Saritsa will be trying to slow down the inside threat of the big lefty, Julian Gamble. Interesting to see if he's got anything lined up for the big man. Or if he will play him straight up. It was a 13-6 overtime victory for Besiktas. After the teams were tied at 59 at the end of regulation, they were led by Carl Weems. 12.6 rebounds for him with the overall game. As always, host of double figures. Guys, Strawberry, 15 points, 4 assists. And Earl Clark, 13 points and 8 rebounds in a low-scoring game. That's the biggest disappointment for Besiktas on the night. Adams and Diebler combined for just 2 of 9 shooting from the field. Couldn't really get going, but they did hold their team. The opposition, Aris, to just 30% from the field. Although they were out-rebounded 54-42. Something to keep an eye on here tonight, because Julian Gamble there, we see in the left-hand side of your picture, is a big-time rebounder. So players shaking hands, they're out on the floor, and we're nearly ready to get underway. Telekom Baskets Bonn in the pink and black uniforms, the distinctive colours of the German team. Besiktas in the traditional white and black. Vital game here then, penultimate week of action in the Basketball Champions League. A must-win for Bonn as they prepare to jump it off. And it is Bonn that control the tip. We will get underway then. Man-to-man defense for Besiktas. It is Josh Mayo at the point, waiting for Tony DeLeo, falls to the floor. And so now, they'll have to improvise here. DeLeo does catch it, comes off the screen. Switching defense from Besiktas. And Gamble will have it. 1 on the clock, fires it up. Didn't get it away in time. Perhaps a surprise there against Bonn. They had the man slip to the floor, but then the switching defense on Campbell. See if that's a consistent tactic from Besiktas then. Adams brings it down, guarded by Mayo. Battle of the number 14s there. Now Strawberry flipping over. Shanley turns it over. Nope. Deflected and goes out of bounds. Great coverage from Bonn there. Immediately they knew where the pass was going to go. Read it well, good rotation. There's Tony DeLeo. He's got that match up against John Diebler. Strawberry then finding some room, finds Shanley, who throws it down. Oh, what a start from him. Took it hard to the ring. Gamble got a piece of it, but it wasn't enough. And now Gamble, chance for revenge. Squares up, draws the double team, and kick it out. And a strong drive, Bartolo can't finish. Bartolo was a good performer last week in that defeat to Nanterre, in the defeat against Nanterre. And then it's going to be an offensive foul against Strawberry. Strawberry doesn't like it. Those two will battle all night. Paulus Bartolo, a physical man, physical defensive player, as is DJ Strawberry. Possession with Bonn then. Mayo brings it down. And here it is, Bartolo loves to get into the paint. Goes back to Mayo, clean look, knocks it down. First points of Josh Mayo, first points on the game. Gives Bonn the lead. As they try and work Adams up the floor here. And now Diebler swings through. Adams' turn, catches, fires, knocks it down. Too much room for him. It's not the easiest shot. He's coming off the movement, but no man near him. Could take his time, set those feet. Good back cut from Zubic. He'll turn and fired a quick hook, just out of control. And this is everything. That's Clark. Screens, and a foul is going to go against Zubic. Like we said, Tomislav Zubic coming off that huge game on the weekend, 33 points. Back-to-back frustrating plays from him. The miss and then the foul. First team foul against Bonn. Adams turning the corner off the screen. Goes to Clark. Clark guarded well by Zubic, has to spin. Oh, flips it to Shanley, is tipped away. Clock to 3 is rejected. Shanley fires it up. Won't get it to go though. Great defense once again from Bonn. Coming to this one well prepared. Zubic couldn't get it to fall. I like the way he's being aggressive though. The Croatian. There's now Strawberry. Goes to Diebler. Clark, there are so many three-point weapons. Besiktas, everyone on the floor. And these three positions, 1 through 4, can shoot it. There is Clark. Couldn't get this one to go. And now Mayo the other way. He'll fire the 3, and he knocks it down. Second triple from Mayo. He's got all 6 for Bonn then. And Josh Mayo, the captain, stepping up when he's needed. Strawberry into the lane. Can't finish. No grimace from him. I think he'll be frustrated he didn't get it to go. Shanley knocked to the floor. Seems to be okay though. Campbell just reaches in. Commits the personal. DJ Strawberry at the line then. 32 years of age now. The American, who in 2017 received his citizenship to play for Cameroon. Turned out in the November international window for the Cameroonian national team. First national team experience for him as Mayo goes all the way. Can't get it to drop, and a foul will be called. Mayo known for that three-point stroke, saw the opening. And a foul. Called on the rebound here, just opened up for him. Looks like the foul's going to go against John Diebler. Yep. His first. Mo again. Oh, found some room at Adams. Read the lane well. Mayo flared off the screen. Adams shot the gap. So often you see that is a gamble that doesn't pay off. This time Adams took the pass, but couldn't quite keep it in bounds. DeLeo finds Gamble, slice into the ring. Easy finish for him. Julian Gamble does so much of his damage in the paint, but exactly what you want from your big man. Good finish up, gives you a threat to throw to the inside on the low block. Shanley now to Adams. Adams got 5 on the clock. He'll fire the tough three. He made one. That one a little strong. DeLeo trying to find some room. Bartolo goes behind his back, but he loses it. Defense trying to switch. They've got the matchups wrong here. Clark guarded by DeLeo. Someone's going to have to go double. They do, but not in time. And then Danny DeLeo commits the personal foul. That's the speed of transition for Besiktas. Even though Bonn managed to get bodies back, the matchup's all wrong. Clark just bullies his way through DeLeo. So at the line, Clark makes his first. Steadies himself. Nice finish on the second as well. Tied game at 8 then. Early stages here. Both teams filling each other out. Gamble will draw the foul. Well-designed play. Good look from Tomislav Zubic. Have to guard him out on the perimeter with that three-point threat, and it means there's a lot of room on the inside for Julian Gamble to do his work. DeLeo turns it over. Clark is away. No one will catch him. Watch out. Easy finish from Clark. For a quick foul as Mayo swiftly goes the other way. In line possession. Bartolo will bring it in. Gamble to Zubic. He wants to get that three away, feeling confident after his weekend. Besiktas switching on him. DeLeo trying to find some room, nearly turns it over. 7 now for Mayo. Gives it to Gamble. Gamble, a little outside his range, but look at Bartolo. Great work from him on the glass. Thought Mayo would fire it up, but not in a hurry. Now he will, but it comes up short. Mayo, 6 of the 8 for Bonn. First substitutions. Change for both teams. John Diebler goes out. Carl Weems, we saw him picture, comes in for Besiktas. And then on the other side, it is Ron Curry in for first action. We're in the number 4, replacing DeLeo. As Clark continues his strong start. 6 for Clark. Whistle away from the ball. Looks like Adams going to be called for the hold. Team fouls against Besiktas already. A long time left in this first quarter. Something to keep an eye on then. Personal fouls. Adams trying to run Mayo off the line. Mayo continues his strong start to this one. He does have that scoring pedigree though, Josh Mayo. He was 5th in the German Bundesliga last season in scoring, just shy of 16 a game over the course of that year. That's why he's been made the captain of the Bonn team this year. Now he's got to play some defense on Adams. Adams goes to Shanley. Shanley spins, great footwork and finish from him. Beautiful. So often see the big guys roll into the help defense and come unstuck. Mayo again, he's been moved off the point now. So try to free him up for his scoring prowess. Gamble, good feed to the inside, but Curry is blocked. Clark kicks the hoarding in frustration, as he couldn't take it in. Eventually Curry finds Gamble, takes a tough one and knocks it down. Well, I said the last one was out of his range. Gamble showing that versatility. A little lean back, jump shot for him. 4 points as Adams tries to respond. Can't. Will it be a chance to run here? They got numbers, Bonn. Strawberry slow to get back. Zubic was open, they missed him. And now they're going to work in the half court. Gamble facing up once again. Turns to the baseline and the reverse. Doesn't go, stays with it. Second attempt, gets the drop. Julian Campbell doing what he does best. Campbell and Mayo really stepping up here. They've combined for all 14 of the points for Bonn. As Kinaz Sapahi comes in, replaces Josh Adams. Adams with the turnover. Didn't like the call. Juan Palacios in as well. Adams being warned here. He has 2 personals. I don't want to get a technical foul on the bench. Finally gets sorted, he'll be sideline possession. Mayo will bring it in. Here is Curry. And now Mayo flips it to Gamble. Gamble in no hurry. Plenty of time on the clock. Draws the double team, someone's going to be open. They find the man in the corner and Hill, well, Bartolos can't finish. Gamble does! Julian Gamble taken over here in the first quarter. Gives his team the lead. 8 now for him. And Strawberry is off. Clark grabs the offensive rebound. And space out. Strawberry trying to find some room. Weems for 3, way short, but it turns into a pass, and Palacios finishes it off. Well, Carl Weems didn't even hit the ring on his 3-point attempts, but turned it out right for him. Mayo, again this combo. Mayo looking to Gamble. Palacios pushes him outside the lane well though, won't let him get a touch. So Bartolo trying to find some room, gets into Gamble's hands, and Gamble is fouled as the buzzer sounds. Wow, not even a second remained as the foul is called against Juan Palacios. Julian Gamble will be at the line. 8 points, 3 rebounds for Gamble. He's played this entire first quarter. But he is unable to make his first. This is the second as well. Clark grabs in the rebound. Missed opportunity for Bonn. As we will hit the final minute of this first quarter, Sapahi posting up against a smaller Mayo. Watch out, he's a provider from there, Sapahi. Besiktas will keep the offensive rebound. Carl Weems making a nuisance of himself against Malcolm Hill. Yeah, that's a good call. Clearly off Hill, despite him pointing the opposite way. Diebler brings it into Weems. And here comes Diebler into the lane. Palacios now spinning, 2 on the clock. Does he know? Kicks it out. Diebler doesn't get it away. Chance to run. Mayo doesn't have the numbers, so waits. Gets the quick screen. Fires another 3. That's the spot for Josh Mayo. Third 3 of this first quarter for him from the same spot on the floor. He has 11 and Bonn have the lead. Last 20 seconds, Mayo picks up the cheap foul. Inline possession. Deleo's going to come back in. Nice move from the sideline. Go slightly bigger in that spot. Take away Sapahi's post game. And now 14 on the clock for Sapahi. He'll hold and wait here. Try and make it the final shot of this first quarter. Now he'll go with 7 on the clock. Flips it. Weems is guarded though. Gets into the lane, has to finish over Zubic. He can't. Rebound taken by Hill. He'll lose it. Gets it back, and the first quarter comes to a scrappy end. Bonn fighting for their Champions League life then. A must-win game for them, and first quarter, so far, so good for them. 19-16, they have the advantage on the road against Besiktas. There are the numbers. Bonn doing it with some great three-point shooting. 3 of 5, all 3 makes coming from Josh Mayo. He has 11 of the 19 for Bonn, and the other 8 all scored by Julian Gamble. Just 2 guys have contributed for Bonn. It won't stay that way. And now the question is, who's going to step up when those 2 go out? Looks like they're going to have the lineup with neither of them on the floor. So Curry, Zubic, DeLeo, Bruning and Hill. Somebody else going to have to come to the party for them. They've got the quality. I think they'll be most pleased with their defensive effort though.
You understand? No, Malcolm, he's slow. No, let the fake and go out, shoot or run against him. You understand?
Some highlights. Started off with a bang, didn't it? They dunk from Shertek Shanley. And then Mayo started that great first quarter for him. First of his 3 triples. Adams responded. He's picked up 2 quick fouls and been forced to the bench. As Besiktas go with Strawberry, Sapahi, Diebler, Palacios and Weems. Same lineup for them, smaller group on the floor. Still there's multiple threats from the perimeter. Diebler into the lane, gets the finish. Well, we don't see him inside the paint too often, John Diebler. Shows his effectiveness though when he is run off the 3-point line. There's DeLeo. Into the hands of Curry. Curry waiting for Hill. Hill for 3. Doesn't go. But Diebler couldn't take in the rebound, just took it away from Palacios. Weems is frustrated. Bruning backing it in. Spins away from Palacios, can't get it. Weems the first man to the loose ball. Couple of screens for Weems here. And now they feed Palacios. Dibla back to Palacios, they've got the advantage. But the pass couldn't be handled by Sapahi. That's summed up Besiktas so far. Great thoughts, but just not quite the execution as of yet. Double team comes. Hill for three. Knocks it down. And continues to shoot it well from the perimeter. Telekom baskets Bonn, and that is a big difference in this one so far. Said coming in, Besiktas have made less two-point shots at home than anyone else. Usually such a good three-point shooting team. They haven't got it going yet. I say that's credit to the defense of Bonn, though, as Palacios loses it. Again, force it to the right area. And drew the turnover. Delea. To Zubic for three. Can't get it going. He looks at the official, wanted to foul. Strawberry told to slow it down, hold and wait for his team. Strawberry now goes all the way and a foul. Wow, where did that come from Strawberry? All the eyes looked to the near side of the floor. As the screening action was happening, but Strawberry just went right down the middle. And that is a frustration finish right there. Bit of anger on the face from Strawberry. There was no one stopping that. First field goal of the game for Strawberry. Now, chance for the bonus. Here he is at the line. Knocks it down. Delea. Trying to find the room. Loses it. It's tipped by Weems. Versatility of Carl Weems. He's been playing the four. Guarding a big. Now he's guarding the point guard. Now he's in there nearly taking a charge as Strawberry takes away the pass. Foul. Strawberry will be on the sideline. I think Coach Saritsa appealing for the unsportsmanlike foul. He will not get it though. It will only be a sideline possession. And we get a timeout here. It's been a good one. Fast-paced game here. 22-21. Timeout for Besiktas. They trail by one. The numbers on the right are the ones to keep an eye on for me. Besiktas, known as a great three-point shooting team, struggling in the early stages here, 1 of 5. On the other hand, Telekom baskets Bonn have ridden the back of Josh Mayo going 3 of 4, but Mayo's gone out. They've still maintained this slender lead. Malcolm Hill getting in on the act as the first man to score, not named Gamble or Hill. And on cue, Dibla knocks it down. Out of the timeout, they went to Dibla, knowing that he would come up with the goods. And he delivered. Trap coming. Leo finds Curry. Switching defense from Besiktas. DeLeo has it rejected. Juan Palacios on the switch. Keeps the man in front. Forced it to just 3 seconds on the clock here. Great recovery. The block with a weak hand from Palacios. A quick three. Bartolo. He gets in on the act. First points from him. Becomes the 4th score on the game for Bonn. Sapahi to Strawberry. Strawberry now to Palacios. Diebler tries a difficult backdoor pass. Oh, the easy one. What happened to the defense? Strawberry just coasts in. Now he's going to boot the ball away. I think he's saying to the referee, I was trying to kick it up. Well, this is a man who's a professional basketball player drafted in the NBA, fired up one of the greatest all-time baseball players in MLB history. Soccer does not obviously run in the family with that right-footed volley from DJ Strawberry. As Mayo is back onto the floor. Bartolo draws the attentions to Brunig. Now they get it, but only 2 on the clock. He spins, gets it away, does he? Yes, he does. Fight for the rebound, won by Bartolo. He'll power it up, but blows the finish. Oh, great effort from Bartolo, but he has to make that. And that's a great second chance opportunity. The open three is good from Diebler. 2 in a row from him. Besiktas starting to come to life from beyond the 3-point line. Hill hangs, doesn't get the roll. And Weems takes it on a roll. Sapahi glides in and is fouled. Defense just opened up for Besiktas in transition there. Weems took it on the move from the rebound. And at that point, it was always going to be a struggle for but Telekom Baskets Bonn. Timeout called here. Besiktas finding that 3-point range, and it's given them a little bit of a lead. 29-25.
It's open shot, take the shot, son. It's open shot, you make shot before. Totally open shot, you make the shot. That's a simple game. You understand? I'm gonna play, watch out after free throw. After free throw, watch out, you get the ball, they play zone press. Just better spacing, better spacing, better spacing. In the 4-man here, better spacing. Set up offense, put the ball inside. Hello, put the ball inside. Watch out, double team, good spacing, extra pass, penetrate, shoot. Hello, top man. Top man after the switch. Top man after the switch.
Post for Kenan. DJ, you will start, and short
That is the lack of soccer skills for DJ Strawberry then. And now we'll see John Diebler start to get going. His 2 threes sandwiched by that one from Julian Hill. As his coach told him, Coach Predrag Krunic, you just made one, don't make the game complicated. Keep it simple, you're open again, shoot it. Sapahi makes the first. And a second. 6-point lead now for Besiktas, and just as Bonn were told, here comes the zone press. Biggest lead of the game for Besiktas. And now they slip back into man-to-man. Gamble. Draws a double team. And rotate round. Hill will fire the three. Doesn't go. Rebound is Gamble. Sometimes it's hard when you are rotating as much as Besiktas have to on the double team. You can't quite do it quickly enough to box out and rebound everyone. And that's the problem with Julian Gamble and the problems that he can create on the inside. Strawberry goes and took it over with his coach, see what's happening, how that was allowed to happen. The one positive for Besiktas is a foul on Julian Gamble often is able to save your team a point. He's now 0 of 3 from the line. Make it 1 of 4. Strawberry plays at the point. Gonna try and post Sapahi here out of the offense. He's drawn up from the side. Here he goes. Sapahi against Mayo. And now screening action will come. And that's what they want. Sapahi kicking it out to the open three, but Clark doesn't get it to fall. Mayo. Goes to Gamble on the switch against Strawberry. Double team comes from Weems and he blocks it. Great rotation from Weems. Here he is on the offensive end. But now hold and wait. Bonn recover. Shot clock to 12. Clark now going to screen for Strawberry, but he doesn't need it. He just drives straight to the ring and gets the finish. He wants a sub. Strawberry moves to 8 points personal. They slip back into a 2-3 zone, it looks like here. Besiktas been changing up all the time on the defensive end. Keep the defense alert. Now it's man-to-man. Skip pass. Extra pass for Mayo. And Mayo loves that right wing, doesn't he? A little bit more central than the others, but fourth 3 of the night for Mayo. Huge basket for his team. He's got 14. See the great three-point shooting there. And now DeLeo on the rebound. Waiting for Gamble. They can't find him. Mayo again. Doesn't drop this time. He's slow to get up, and it's a 2-on-1. Weems, take off. Gives that lead back up to 6 for Besiktas then. Bonn hanging on at the moment. Can't get Gamble and Mayo going. They'll feed Gamble here. Once more though, double team ready to come. Kicks it. Mayo didn't want to shoot it. Looks tired out there. DeLeo dribbles into a double team. Bartola takes a tough one. Makes it and he's fouled. Well, it did not look like a shot that was going to fall, and it come out of his hand. Not only did it go in for Bartolo, but he was fouled as well. Besiktas, the luxury of bringing in Adams now off the bench, and Shanley coming back as well. Going to be a much bigger lineup for Besiktas here. Zubic comes in to respond. Makes Bonn slightly bigger as well. Guler hands it over to Diebler. Diebler skips it. Guler off the drive. Comes up short. Look at Shanley there on the offensive glass. Getting the work done on the inside. Shanley, 4 points personal, 4 rebounds for him as well. Gamble gets a finish. Great bounce pass, hits Gamble right in stride. 11 points from him. Him and Mayo combined for 25 of the 34 for Bonn here. Shanley looking comfortable, sets the feet, knocks it down. Oh, so confident shooting that one. Hill pulls up, can't get it to go. And now Adams. They want to go to the inside. Diebler thought about posting, now they'll space it. Let Adams create, go back to Shanley once more. He's got 4 in a row. Can't get this and he's going to commit the offensive foul. Yeah, over the back on the rebound. Good call from the official. Shanley chased it down, but it's this point here that just clips the head of Malcolm Hill. The right call, I think. And as we'll see, Diebler, the beautiful feed to Weems for the slam. Great transition basketball for Besiktas. They're going the other way. The feed from De Leo. On the money for Gamble. He trundles down the middle. Timeout here against Telekom's Besiktas Bonn. They trail by 5, 39 to 34.
Watch out, take care about the ball. Every day when they play one down. Hello, go to open space, go screen, joke, go read guards, pass inside or shot. If it's open, show the ball. If they switch, pass inside, joke, good feeling on one down. You understand? One down. Take care now about the ball. You get the ball. If they play, don't press. You know, okay. Understand? Hello, hey.
Get the rebound. Play 2 for leader. Hey, use the fake. Go opposite. Check. First, footwork, then go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Love the insight into the timeouts of both coaches there. You can see the organizational level. Bonn preparing for that press, making sure they know who's got the ball, how they're going to play. This particular possession, look for switching defense to go to the inside. Get Campbell the ball. And on the other side for Besiktas, they're going to be looking for Diebler to run off the screens. Looking for the 3. De Leo gets the switch. They'll look to Gamble, but the defense doesn't get to Mayo quick enough. And the 3 is good from Josh Mayo. 17 points in the first half here. Mayo knocks down his 5th 3 of the night. Incredible shooting from him. And that'll be a frustrating possession. Just slow to get out to the hottest man on the floor. And he's 4 of 6. How can you not be challenging the shot? 7 of 13 now. Telekom Besiktas Bonn from the beyond the 3-point line. More the 3s than 2s on the game for them. And it's a huge basket just before the interval. They trail 37 to 39. They've got to hold firm on one final defensive possession. 19 seconds left.
Yeah, switch. Hello, watch out. If they play with Clark. Hello, Clark on the end. Yeah. He will go pick and pop. That's me. Of Clark, no pass. No shot.
Ball on. That's second one shot. That's for Ali. That's for Josh. Rushing with Sartan. Second one shot for Josh.
Last possession for Besiktas then. Where will they go? Will it be a 3 from Diebler, or will he be the counter? Strawberry's been pretty efficient so far in this one. 8 points, 4 assists from him. But first time it will go to Adams. Adams holding and waiting. Now trying to find Diebler. Well denied by Bartolo. He's picked it up. Got nowhere to go with it. They're going to turn it over. One final chance. Mayo, 2 seconds, fires it from his own half. Nearly gets it to go. You wouldn't put it past him the way he shot it, Mayo. and a great stop. And last minute of that first half for Bonn has seen them pull back this lead. Besiktas up the half. They lead 39-37 over Telekom Baskets Bonn, but it was 6. That would have made it a lead for Bonn at the half. Couldn't get it to go, Mayo, but pretty much everything else has fallen for him. He has been superb. Him and Gamble have just carried their team. We can see Bonn struggling from 2-point range, but great from 3. Nice the other way round for Besiktas, 2-point range. No problems at all. Well, rebounding battle in favour of Bonn. Assists and steals relatively even as both teams have looked after the ball. And you can see from the numbers why it is a 2-point game. No one has sizable advantage, really. The leaders, we mentioned Josh Mayo, 17 points personal for him. Strawberry, one of a host of scorers for Besiktas. As he has had a solid all-round game. He is one of 3 guys to have 8 points. And Earl Clark has 6 as well. See, there for Mayo and Gamble doing almost everything for Telekom Baskets Bonn. As outside of the 6 for Polis Batalo, there's just the single 3 from Malcolm Hill. The only other scores for the German team. So I'm going to leave you with some highlights. We'll take a break from action here as the teams will talk it over. Remember, it's the penultimate game day in Group D of the Basketball Champions League. Telekom Baskets Bonn must hold firm here and win their remaining games. Right now, in the first quarter, Nanterre doing their part, leading against Zelona Gora. And so for Bonn, the dream of playoff spot still very much alive. Welcome back then. It is half time here. As Besiktas taking on Telekom Baskets Bonn in Group D of the Basketball Champions League, the penultimate week of action. We've got a great game here for you at the half. 39 plays 37. Besiktas open up a 6-point lead at one stage, but they've been pecked back by Telekom Baskets Bonn. A Bonn team that is fighting for their life, fighting for their playoff chances in the Basketball Champions League. They must win their final 2 games. They also need then results of other games to go their way, but very much possible for Bonn. This is the difficult game for them. They have tonight against Besiktas. They will play Avellino next week, knowing they could go into that game with their fate in their own hands, really. Right now, though, Nanterre are not playing their part as they've fallen apart in the second quarter against Stelma Zelona Gora. Zelona Gora leading 34-22. At the start of that second quarter, 3 minutes in. And Bonn will need Ostend and Stelmet to lose one of their 2 remaining games to catch them. Try and set up either an outright position or a tie for that 4th and final spot. Here we go then underway. Josh Mayo, the star man from the first half, brings it down for Bonn. And they go straight into the hands of Tomislav Zubic. His 3 is off. Foul. Polis Bartolo is on the floor. Looks like Diebler is going to be whistled for the foul. They're trying to get Tomislav Zubic going. Zubic, 6 of 6 for 3. 33 points on the weekend. Scoreless so far on this one. Good call as Diebler had wrapped up Bartolo. Zubic 0 of 4 now from the field. 0 of 3 from 3-point range. Yet to get going. Mayo back to Zubic. Touch pass to Gamble. 6 on the clock for Gamble. Spinning. Tried to force it up on the weak-hand side of the floor and was unable to get the finish. Besiktas then come down. Clark, Adams, Shanley, Strawberry and Diebler. Adams in the post, double team. Someone's going to be open. It's Adams. Defense all walks away and leaves him to knock down the 3. Well, Adams hit an early 3 in the first half. He's hit an early 3 in the second half. They're his only points on the game. Limited by foul trouble he was. There's Mayo. Has the ball on the switch. They go to Gamble. Gamble double teamed. He has an open man and Zubic in the corner. And turns it over. Bonn need to play against that double team better. Spacing and waiting on the far side. It's some sort of cutting action. Give Gamble a pass to find the open man. Shanley goes to Adams. Adams in the post again. Now, the ball bouncing around as Diebler's pass didn't find his target. 2 on the clock. Strawberry comes up short, didn't hit the ring. So possession will go to Bonn. Bit of pressure up the floor from Besiktas. De Leo. Back into the hands of Mayo. Adams gets beaten. Mayo goes high. Finished though, Shanley. He's been a good performer. 8 points, 5 rebounds for him. And now he's looking high-low. Can't find the target. Rescreens with Strawberry. Strawberry is fouled as he's trying to make the pass. Looks like it's going to go against Gamble. Gamble just get caught too deep on the help. Adams, good feed. Shanley wide open. Doesn't miss those. There's the score the other way. Gamble. Swift score. Bonn still within touching distance. 44 plays 39. Strawberry Now Diebler, third three for John Diebler. The first half, Besiktas struggled from beyond the three-point line until John Diebler came to life. You can see 3 of 3 here on the night. Ohio State's all-time leader in three-point shots made. Another man who can make them is Zubic, and he finally gets one to go. First points of the night for Tomislav Zubic. Three-point shootout here now, last couple of minutes. As Adams handles the pressure, finds Strawberry to Adams, his turn. Comes up short though. DeLeo finds Gamble, where's the defense? Oh, there it is, but it's late. Adams doesn't like the call. He landed on top of Gamble. I think that's the problem. He might have got the ball, but it's the contact. Where was the defense first of all, though? Gamble didn't take it in cleanly. They didn't like the call. I think that's exactly what he's telling Julian Gamble as he walks past Gamble to the line. 1 of 4 in the first half. Gamble needs to convert these. Does. He's played really well. 13 points, 4 assists for him so far. And he goes 2 for 2. Adams cuts to the baseline, and now here come collect it from Clark. High screen for him. They're looking in for Clark. Too fast on the pass though. Clark couldn't handle it. Chance to run for Bonn. Zubic down the floor quickly. Mayo draws the switch. Can't find an opening on the outside though. Gamble now has it tipped, and Diebler gets a hold of it again. Knocks it out of bounds. Ten seconds still remain on the shot clock. Edge to Reacher. Done a bit of work on the sideline, telling the referee his job. As Bartolo just manages to keep it alive. Mayo for 3. Well, the half-time interval hasn't slowed down. Josh Mayo, 6 threes on the night for him now. 6 for 9, 20 points for Mayo. Ties the game at 47. Adams collects it. Wants a foul, feeds to the inside. Shatley! And 1! Wow, the bullet bounce pass. And Shatley throws it down. Tough finish from him. Bartolo, the man underneath, trying to rotate. Couldn't get there in time. Sapahi's going to come in. Replaces Adams. A cry of box out from the sideline, but Shanley misses way short. Bonn thought about running the other way. Mayo dancing with it on the far side. Look at the attention he's drawing. He's tipped away. Saved by Shanley, and is picked up by Sapahi. Here comes Diebler, 4 on 3. Sapahi will back it out though, in no hurry. Diebler will take it because he does not miss many. 4 of 4 on the night. John Diebler. Three-point shootout has started to develop. 6 threes for Besiktas, 4 of them coming from John Diebler as him and Mayo enjoyed a little shootout here. DeLeo to Zubic. DeLeo trying to find him again, tipped away. Strawberry wants Sapahi to post. Now they'll change and go to the opposite side. 10 on the clock. Shanley turns. Can't get it. Look at Sapahi there. The offensive rebound and finish, and a timeout is called by Bonn. Besiktas starting to stretch this lead now. 54 plays 47. Largest lead of the game for the Turkish team. Teams out on the floor. Bonn with possession, trailing by 7, the largest deficit in this game. AJ Mayo has 20 of their 47. Excuse me, Josh Mayo has 20. And here he is with the ball. What have they got coming out of the timeout? They go to the hands of Zubic. And now look to gamble. Gamble, that spin move. We see him use so often with the finish. He loves to square up, one dribble to the middle, and then spins back to the baseline. You know it's coming. It is tough to guard, though. As Diebler gets into the lane, tipped away, he'll be out of bounds. 11 on the clock. Even though Diebler got to the basket, you've got to say good defense from Bonn, because they forced him off the three-point line, which is what he wants to do. And they were able to collapse around him. Strawberry turns and fires as his man falls to the floor. Malcolm Hill slipped, and Strawberry took advantage. Quick hands from Sapahi. They got Mayo in the trap. Here comes Strawberry. Loses it, but goes into the hands of Diebler. Besiktas will pull it out. Use the high screen. Clark for 3. Throughout the first half, we said Besiktas not shooting it well. They started 1 of 5. As this game has gone on, though, they've got better and better. The lead hits double digits for the first time. Mayo backing it out. Doesn't have a lot on, has to create it himself. They get him to the inside, that's where they want him. And Strawberry snatches in the rebound. Here it is, Strawberry. Tipped away by Hill. Out of bounds though. Stays with Besiktas. DeLeo looks on, as does Ron Curry. We're going to have a timeout. Called by Besiktas. I don't want to talk this over, draw something up. Getting towards the end of this third period. And I want to keep stretching this lead that they've worked so hard to establish.
That we don't stay. Go ahead. Go. Wait. Hello. And be more aggressive. Hello. More aggressive. That attack, kick out, finish. Hello. When the defense focus out, back. After time out. Ivy, come on, run out.
2:37 left in this third quarter. Besiktas have opened up a double-digit lead, and now they can smell the kill, really. They've called the timeout, drawn something up offensively. We'll try and really put the sword to Bonn before this quarter comes to an end. John Diebler, 14 points, a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the three-point line. As now Sipahi wide open, gets the drop. What a third period this has been. 22-12. Excuse me, 20-12 in favor of Besiktas. Hill finds Gamble. Gamble to the inside. Zubic puts it home. Sipahi draws the foul. Too much attention from Mayo, too many hands. Strawberry now to Clark, Clark to Sipahi, knocks it down. Oh, they really have stroked it from beyond the three-point line in quarters number 2 and 3. First of the game from Sipahi, 8 of 15 as a team now. Curry kicks it. Zubic, too strong. Gamble is fouled by Shanley though. Got caught on the wrong side. Hill to Gamble now. He wants Mayo to get going. Mayo has been held. Apart from that lone 3 in this third quarter, Curry will try one, and he knocks it down. Both teams, Besiktas 8 of 15, I just said. And Telekom Baskets Bonn 10 of 19 themselves. Incredible. Both teams over 50% here. Surprising we've got such a low-scoring game, really. Last minute of the third quarter. Strawberry has it rejected. Shanley picks it up. Can't finish though. Mayo, open floor for him. Finds Gamble. Gamble backing it down. Can't finish over the long arms of Shanley. Held his ground well, the big man. Sipahi waiting, looking for Diebler. Here he is, Diebler. Oh, fakes the 3, goes to Shanley. Can't finish. Second time he gets it. Good work from Clark. Defense having to rotate. They got the mismatch on the rebound. Clark tapped it as he used his size over Curry. And that's why it went back to Shanley to finish. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Sipahi sacrifices the personal. Substitutions will come in. Try and get the stop here in these final few seconds. Changes all round. Bonn need to try and get Mayo a clean look if they can. Gamble has him open. Mayo cuts. Takes the tough one, but still manages to get it down. Well, they got Mayo a look, which is right. I would have preferred a 3, but they'll take anything right now. His score brings it to a 10-point game. 66 plays 56 at the end of 3. a really strong third quarter from Besiktas. 27 points they scored in that one. Comparison to 19 from Bonn. And look at the three-point shooting of both teams. Identical, 53%. Free throws. We've not had too many of them here tonight. Been a pretty clean game. Josh Mayo, that basket, is moved to 22 points personal. The numbers, just 1 of 4 from 2-point range. Previous to that last score, all of his shots coming from beyond the 3-point line. And it's been such a source of points. I mean, between him and Gamble, they've scored 39 of the 56 points for Telekom Baskets Bonn. As we get underway in the fourth period. 10-point lead for Besiktas. Let's see, first action tonight for the number 9, Geyik for Besiktas. As the quick three is good. Curry knocking it down in transition, stops, pops. That's a great way to start the quarter for Bonn. They got the stop, and then they get the score in transition. Just waiting confirmation, 2 or 3. It's gone up as a 3 now. And Adams able to get into the lane and create contact to get himself 2 shots. Sapahi goes out. Round of applause for him. As always with Kinan Sapahi, the numbers don't really tell the story of his production for his team. 9 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. But he's a perfect 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. And his team +9 when he's been on the floor, 17 efficiency. They're tied with John Diebler as the highest efficiency, and Shanley as well for Besiktas. There's Mayo now playing against this switching defense of Besiktas. Guarded by Clark. Curry powers his way into the lane, can't finish. Fight for the rebound, it's Adams. Adams kicks ahead. Besiktas in no hurry. Adams using this clock, waiting, controlling. Now gets the screen, defense switches. Adams will pull up for 3 and knocks it down. Adams weighted down the clock. And that's one of those tactics that if you make the shot, it's a bonus. It really does work in your favor. You miss, plays into the hands of the other team. Gamble! Fouled up high. Goes to the line. Again, they'll make Gamble earn the shots from the free throw stripe. He's 3 of 6, but he did make his last 2. 7 of 12 from the field. 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and he's made his last 3, Julian Gamble. Put together back-to-back games. Now in the Basketball Champions League. Made a great one against Nanterre last week. Caused some real problems on that low block. 3 or 4 times we saw him just go to work. Team now trail by 11 as he goes 1 of 2. Adams. And the long jumper is good. So, first action, first points for Geek. Been on the floor 2 minutes, he's got 2 points. Mayo splits the double team, finds the open man. A 3 is up for Hill, but doesn't go. He'll have another chance here, and this time he knocks it down. Malcolm Hill. Second 3 from him. He is only now 2 of 7 from the field. And now he's going to commit the foul. Clark to Strawberry. Strawberry finds the rolling man, but it's rejected. Gamble, I think, got a piece of it. Clark will take the 3 and knocks it down. Raining in the 3s, Besiktas. 10th of the night for them. First for El Clark. Zubic responds. Zubic knocks it down. Second 3 for him. Pressure from Curry, trying to get a steal. Adams happy to just get it over, wait and use out time here. Curry's going to commit the foul. Third team foul against Bonn. This is the balance they've got to get. They need to pressure, they need to get up, but so often against the quality like Besiktas, you do that and they can take advantage. Loose pass from Clark. Adams picks it up, 3 on the clock, and he'll knock it down. Adams been so good in this type of game. Holding the ball, waiting, and using that time. Now they're going to come with the press. Force Bonn to use time as Curry takes the quick one. Doesn't go, but he does get the offensive rebound. Zubic will sneak in and get the easy slam. Lead still at double digits, though. Strawberry holding and waiting. Not a lot of movement from Besiktas, just letting Clark now play one-on-one. Clark dances in and draws the foul. 2 seconds on the clock. Bonn commit the foul. Now send El Clark to the line. Such a tough cover, Clark. There's that catch and shoot range. 2 of 4 from 3. And just quietly goes about his business. 12 points, 5 rebounds from him. Gets the second. And now he'll get a blow. Pressure up the floor from Besiktas. There's Mayo. Oh, pulls it out. Shanley switches onto him. Gamble tipped away. Tried to catch and go, Gamble. Go quick before the double team came. But Strawberry just reached around, got the block. 7 on the clock for Bonn. Hill rejected, but is fouled by Strawberry. He does not like the goal. Let's have another look. Says he got all ball. He definitely got some of the ball. I wonder if he got any hand as well. Can't really see from that angle. Hill makes number 1. And a second as well. So Hill, 2 of 2. Takes his personal total to 8. Adams crosses over. Such a powerful driver, Adams, so quick and strong. A long pass ahead. Zubic is going to sneak in for the 2. Bonn back within 7 now. Is there still hope for the German team? As they're creeping back into this one now. Besiktas holding, using time, but the offense getting stagnant. Shanley. And now foul on Mayo. Team fouls means Adams will be at the line though. Still hand checking from Josh Mayo. Sapahi is back in. Okay, it goes out. Adams limited by foul trouble in that first half. 13 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. He has 4 turnovers and 3 fouls though. Adams, which will frustrate him. Trouble is time just ticking away for Bonn. The Champions League playoff hopes may be coming to an end here in 4.5 minutes if they can't make headway, as they'll turn it over. Weems throws it up, but Hill recovers well. Open floor for Bonn to attack. Mayo gives it over to Hill. Quick reversal. Now Campbell has it, but it's tipped away. Stays with Bonn. Good hands from Shanley, as we'll have a timeout here. 4:16 left in this 4th quarter. Bonn clawed it back to trail by 8 now. 80 plays 72.
This guy, number 40, means play against you outside. You cannot defend, just space, attack, penetrate. Over there. Idemo tu up. Josh, you will play pick and roll. Joe, make good screen. Tomo, open up. That big ball inside. Hello. Enough time to play. Focus, aggressive, shoot the ball, rebound. We need the stops. Focus on that. Come on.
Outside fake, then go inside. Play the ball slowly. Outside you.
Mayo brings it in. Denial from Adams. They've got to get it in. Somehow Adams takes it away. Huge play. As Adams goes all the way. Takeoff from Josh Adams. Where did that come from? He's fired up. Frustrated in the first half. Look at this from Adams. No one getting in the way of that. And that might be the exclamation point on a victory here. Bonn now trailed by double digits, under 4. Curry gets the step along the baseline, but pass is deflected. Luckily goes to Mayo. Mayo can't finish. Zubic is fouled on the rebound. They'll be in the act of shooting, I think. Zubic, important free throws, misses the first. Tomislav Zubic, a 5-time Croatian League champion. 12 points tonight. Knocks down the second. Just 5 of 10 from the field though. Bonn trying to get their matchups right, not really sure of who they're guarding. Strawberry takes the 3 and gets the roll. 11 for 18. Besiktas, Strawberry, another man to hit. There's the quick shot the other way, doesn't fall. Stoppage, Adams to the floor. It's up to the applause of the crowd. Oh, you can see the roll of the ankle. Nothing in it. Josh Adams just rolled that right foot. Wants to continue. Luckily he didn't land on anyone's foot. Strawberry now. Trying to find some room with 8 on the clock. He's got the switch against Zubic. Finds Shanli, who is fouled, rolling to the ring. Bonn just haven't executed in these last 2 or 3 minutes. Remember, they got it back to 7. They had that chance, but we've seen how clinical Besiktas can be at that point. Adams still trying to work the ankle. The line, Shanli makes the first. He has had a great game, hasn't he? 15 points, 8 rebounds, 0 turnovers. A steal as well, 7 of 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. And Weems, the offensive rebound, he's the only man there. Carl Weems. Bonn throwing it away here. Zubic take the tough 3, can't get it. Gamble with the rebound. Gamble goes through Adams, who gets the offensive foul. Gamble, 3rd foul against him. Adams will go out. Diebler back in. That's the last we'll see of Josh Adams. Rest that ankle up for the weekend fixture in the Turkish league. Both teams done a pretty good job looking after the ball. Close in turnovers. Holding foul, you could hear it. And there'll be 2 shots to come. Mayo committed the infraction. Sapahi to the line. Chance to get to double digits for Kina Sapahi. The 6th player for Besiktas. What a team scoring game it's been. Diebler 14, Strawberry 13, Clark 13, and then Shanli and Adams 15 and 16 respectively. That's good. Sapahi makes them both. Galeo comes back onto the floor. Still the pressure from Besiktas, just trying to kill this clock. Curry to Zubic. Can't get it to go. Strawberry, the first man to the rebound. Sapahi is in no hurry here. They get it over. The clock gets under 2 minutes now. Sapahi trying to find some room. Has to go outside to Diebler. Diebler 4 on the clock. Puts it on the floor, goes all the way, and finishes it as the buzzer sounds. Diebler with the score. His 16th point of the night. And the lead stretched now to 17. What a second half from Besiktas for this fourth quarter as well. 24-17. Just eked it away, haven't they? Slowly but surely chipped and built a lead as Curry takes the three. He can't get it, no one for the rebound. Bartolo was in there, but easy grab for Strawberry. And he will see out even more time. Nothing Bonn can do about this now. Strawberry goes to the inside. Look at the ball movement. Sapahi fouled by Hill. And there'll be 2 shots for Sapahi. Strawberry, he will go to the bench, untucks the jersey, knows his job is done with 66 seconds left. High fives all the way down as Güler comes in. Sapahi knocks down another one, perfect. 5 of 5 from the strike. The band starts to blare out, knowing victory is on its way for Besiktas. Second doesn't fall. Bartolo. Now DeLeo. Hill, he hasn't stopped, gets into the lane and finishes. Will go to the line for a bonus as well. Malcolm Hill, first 2-point field goal of the night for him. He gets into double digits. He is just the 3rd or 4th player, excuse me, for Telekom Baskets Bonn. Hill at the line. Adds the extra point. No hurry. As out on the floor, the number 4 for Besiktas. There he is, out, trying to find some room. Gives it to Sapahi. 5 on the clock now. Sapahi gets deep. Little jump hook, beautifully executed from him. Working on his numbers here. Kina Sapahi moves to 14 on the game. Foul is called against Al. Omar to Al. Bit too much contact. Isn't team foul? Oh, it is team fouls, excuse me. That was the 5th, so at the line, it is Yoman Polas Bartolo. Bartolo, 7 points for him. Can't hit the second, and Besiktas will try and take a lot of the time away here, surely. Now kicks it out. Now Weems will try and get a 3 of his own. Doesn't go, the follow, put down. A smile on the face there as Curry responds quickly. Points from him, but it won't be enough. Besiktas will see this one out, and it will be the end of the chances for Telekom Baskets Bonn to make the playoffs in the Basketball Champions League. Besiktas, top of Group D, continue with their strong record, recording their 10th win of the season. They keep up their win streak here at home as it now moves to 6 games on the 95-79 victory here tonight. Oh, they were made to work, Besiktas. Telekom Baskets Bonn tried and put together a very impressive performance, especially in that first half. Just down the stretch, the execution of Besiktas, you can see there, shooting the ball so effectively from both 2-point and 3-point range. They won the offensive, the rebounding battle just. And then Now the statistics pretty even throughout. I mean, 11 for 19 though. It's not often you say a team which has gone 13 for 29 from beyond the 3.9 is overshadowed. But Telekom Baskets Bonn, who made 13 threes, were undone by the 11 of 19 shooting from Besiktas. We see the game leaders for Besiktas, a host of double-figure scorers. Adams Diba-Shanley led the way for Telekom Baskets Bonn. Josh Mayo, apologies once again, 22 points. Julian Gamble, 18 and 6. They had a fine individual game, but it wasn't to be for the German team. And they are unable to build on the momentum from their strong win in the Bundesliga this past weekend. Smiles all round from the crowd here then. Besiktas will continue to roll in the Basketball Champions League. They maintain that first place in Group D. And it looks stronger and stronger as Nanterre trailing by 21 now in the third quarter against Salona Gora, a team which is trying to get that fourth position. There we see Besiktas moving further ahead. We'll await the Chesnimberg game as they will be facing off against Ostend in game day 13. So it is good night from me as I will leave you. Besiktas taking their 10th victory of the season, ending the playoff chances of Telekom Baskets Bonn here with the convincing 95-79 win.